Fit Steps, it's Annabelle again. I'm here to show you a few exercises that you can do to help relieve some discomfort within your pelvic girdle. So all you're going to need is a floor or your bed. Sometimes you would like to use a yoga mat or a blanket. Those types of things would be great. Alright, let's get started.
Our first exercise we're going to be doing, we're going to be laying on our back, and we're going to focus on pushing our low back against what's behind us, whether it's a floor or your bed. So you see how my back was arched, and then I push my pelvis, tilt it backwards so that it pushes against that floor or that bed. That's what we're going to be working on. We're going to do that 5 times here, but I want you to do it at least 10 to 15 times. So I push my hand under there so that you see my hand, how my back is arched, and then how you tilt your pelvis backwards to push against it so that you can't put your hand or towel or pencil through there. Awesome. The second exercise we're going to be doing is our gravity hip stretch / twist. Anytime you're going to be twisting your body, you really want to make sure that you're breathing deep. So you're going to start with your knees bent, and you're just going to let them fall to one side. So here I'm showing you where you're going to be feeling it. You're going to feel it on the side of your hip, the opposite side of where your legs fall. So I'm feeling in that hip, a little bit down my leg. You might feel it in your inner thigh a little bit, and your low back. To intensify that stretch, you can bring your lower leg on top of your knee. So you'll see on the other side, you let your legs fall, your body's twisting, you'll feel it in that hip, breathing deep, bring that lower leg on top of your knee, and hold. Relax, keeping your upper body against that floor or that bed, and breathing deep with your belly. Awesome. Just like so. Keeping that low back against the ground. Exercise 3, we're going to do a gravity crossover. So you're going to, like it says, you're going to cross your leg over your other leg, and you're going to tilt to where that leg that's on the bottom, that side, the bottom leg side. So you're going to feel more of a stretch going down your leg. You're getting a little bit of your TFL, your IT band there, going into your hip, and a little bit of your low back. Go ahead, switch sides, let that leg fall. Gravity's kind of pulling it. If you want to intensify that stretch, I kind of move my hand going down my knee to apply some slight pressure. That will intensify the stretch there, going into your glutes and up your low back a little bit. Awesome. The fourth stretch that you can do is a supine twist. Again, with that twisting, you want to make sure you're breathing deep. We're going to get more of a stretch here with our legs straight, and you're going to cross over. So you're applying that pressure to cross that leg over. I'm reaching with my arm to keep my shoulder blades on the surface behind me and crossing that leg over. So this is going to get a little bit more of that glute and upper back with the more pressure that you apply. So I'm really trying to keep my straight leg as straight as I can, and try not let it rotate too much. You want to keep it up. So I'd like to think of my toes pointing towards the ceiling the whole time. If it rolls over, it's okay. You don't want to twist your whole body too much. You're really just trying to twist the lower portion of you, like where your glutes are, where those lower abdominals are, where that lower back muscles are. Like here, you can see that there's a twist. And I'll even show you where my hand is. Those are the areas where you should be feeling that stretch and going down your leg ever so slightly on the side. Awesome. Breathing deep, belly breathing. Anytime you're doing any twisting motions, you want to breathe nice and deep. Our fifth exercise is a little more complicated, but it always feels great. It's a hip flexor quadricep stretch. So you're going to need a cushion, 2 chairs, a couch or table, something to help you balance. So I'm going to show you here how you're going to use this cushion and the chair to help get a hip flexor stretch. So hip flexors are right in your hips. We have been using them a lot because we've been sitting a lot, right where my hand is. So we're going to do that pelvic tilt your hips forward to intensify the stretch here. Yeah, sit right there. Good. So I'm using that cushion to support my knee. You want to put your knee, the pressure on your knee right above your kneecap. You're not going to be on your kneecap completely. And then you're going to tilt your hips forward to intensify that stretch. So I'm flexible enough here to hold my foot. And you're going to do deep belly breathing. However, if you can't hold your foot, that's why you have the chair there. You can kind of just sit in that stretch if that feels nice. So here's another way of doing it. I'm going to put my foot on the chair. So I'm really leaning forward, so I'm on top of my kneecap to bend my knee here. Be mindful that many people experience tightness in their hamstrings, so you might experience a cramp here. That's why I'm leaning forward, so that I'm not putting all that strain on my hamstring. We don't want that cramping. You just want to pause right where you are, readjust to get into this position. So my foot is resting on that chair. I'm using the table to balance. And if you're getting comfortable in here, you can go ahead and intensify it by reaching up over your head. Get a nice stretch through that hip flexor all the way up.
5 stretches that you can do to release some tension and pressure in your pelvic girdle. Again, with all these exercises and stretches, be mindful and careful of how you're moving your body, remembering to breathe, and enjoying. Have a great day.